Hello, programmers. I'm Yash, sole programmer at planetvearcity, a place where programmers come to learn, build, and grow. Welcome to tutorial series on shell scripting. In this video, we will learn how to use file condition operator, or you can say file test operator, along with if statements. There will be times when you will be dealing with files in your scripts. These operators make it easier for us to check conditions, such as is file regular file? Does file exist? Is file a directory? Or is it a regular file? And much more. So let me go ahead and show you all the available test operators. First of all, these are the ones which we will be testing in this video. These are the ones which we will not be testing, but I'll still put it in the description below, and all this stuff along with the script, test script will be available on my website, so you can go there and check it out. So let's get started. I have already created a new script file, and so we begin. Bin bash and save. We'll have some echoes right here so that it's just clean, and copy and paste it. We will do stuff in between. First one is, does file exist or not? The way we will test it is we will have a read. So we will get file name from the user so that it's easier for us to test. We don't have to come back to this script again and again, and we can test it multiple times. So we will say enter file or directory name, and we will say file. Even if it's directory, let's just call it a file. So then next thing is we will say okay, and the way you use this one is you say dash a. So you use it with a minus sign. So we will say dash a and dollar file. So if the file exists, then we will print out file. So we'll just say, okay, let's just say file exist, and else we can say echo does not exist. Okay, save, and let's test it out. So I'll clear, and we will run the script, which is test file operators, and hit enter. And so currently I don't have any another file like apart from this test file operator. So let's give a random name and see whether it checks out. So it says line 18 syntax error. So what's wrong here? We forgot to give fi right there. So save, and let's try again. And this time we will say and it says does not exist. First of all, let me go ahead and remove this one, which is -1, which is, I don't know what's that, .sh. And let's create a random file. So we'll say new.txt so that we can test it out, and run the script again. And this time we will say new.txt, and it says file exist. E is the same thing. We can this can be used for directory as well. So let's try that out first. So we will say mkdir test directory and clear, and run the script again. Let's call file operator.sh, and this time we will say test, and it says file exists, but it's a directory. But this can be used for both. And let's try E, which is similar to A, not a big difference. And let's test the directory first. It says file exists, but it's a directory. And let's try our new.txt. It says file exists, and some random garbage, and it says does not exist. So clear this out. Next one on the list is D, which is true if the file exists and is a directory. So we will say D here, and save, and let's test it out. So test underscore file operator dot sh, and this time let's start with a new we need to change some stuff here. It is a directory and not other. Okay, and let's run it again, and this time we will say new.txt, and it says it's not a directory because it is not a directory. And here we will test our test folder, and it says it is a directory. Perfect, it works. Go back to our list, and next one is if true if the file exists and is a regular file. So we will say that was -f, so we will change it to -f, and it is a file and not a file. Save, and here let's try again and run the script, and let's put test, which is our directory, and it says not a file. And let's test our new.txt, which is a file. So perfect. Next thing on the list is true if the file exists and has a size greater than 0. Let's test it out. So, and it's supposed to be -s, and save, and let's run. So our new, let me show you that my file new.txt is completely empty, and let's run the script, and we will say new.txt. Okay, let's change it to empty and not empty. Save, and garbage, run it again, and this time we will say new.txt, and it says not empty. Are you kidding me? So as true if the file exists and has a size greater than 0. So it is supposed to be reversed. So this is supposed to be not empty, and this is supposed to be empty. So save, and let's run again, and it new.txt, and it says it's empty. So let's go ahead and add some data to our new.txt, and we'll just add hello, how are you, I am good, and Control D, clear, and run the script again. And this time when we do new.txt, it says not empty because it has data in it. And let's test this one out. True if the file exists and is readable. So here, just to make it quicker, I'll just say R, and here I'll say NR, not readable. It doesn't matter, it's just looks good. So it's here the flag, the option, the operator is R. So save and test it out. So currently our file new.txt is readable. Of course it's readable. So say new.txt, and it says readable. Let's go ahead and remove the permissions. So we will say change mod 0. Let's remove all permissions. 000 new.txt, and run the script again. And let's pass in our file new.txt, and it says not readable. As far as I remember, it's W for writable. So okay, let's try W, and we'll say writable and not writable. Save, and let's run it again. If you remember, we removed all the permissions, and we can check it that as well. And there are no permissions for our new.txt file. So let's run the script, and we will say new.txt. It says not writable. Let's go ahead and give write permission to our new.txt. So we will say u plus x w new.txt. Run the script again, and this time we will say new.txt, and it says it's writable. And the last operator we will be testing is -x, which is for executable, and let's test it out. So we still don't have permission to execute. Let's double check, and we only have permission for write, and by we I mean user, so this 3. So let's go ahead and give you write permission to the user, and we'll say execute permission to our user for new.txt. And actually we should have tested that first. Anyways, so here we are. So run the script, and when we say new.txt, it says it's supposed to be executable, executable, and not executable. Save and try again, and new.txt, and it says executable. When we remove the permissions, make it 000 new.txt, and try it again, new.txt. It says it's not executable. That's all for this video. If you have any question or comment, you can post them in the comment section below. Please make sure to support the channel by hitting that like button. Also subscribe to my channel for future videos. I'll see you guys next time.